I'm Karl Watson. I'm president of CEMEX in the U.S. In 4 years, we made almost a $650 million turnaround. We manufacture cement, aggregate, and concrete. We literally provide the foundation for society. Over the last decade, we had two big cycles. From about 2000 to 2007, it was all up. And from a selling standpoint, it was actually quite easy. And from 2007 to 2011, it was almost impossible to sell anything. We literally had some volume drop-offs of 90% in some markets. So in 2011, when we embarked upon this sort of sales reinvention, we realized that our sales skills were atrophied and we needed somebody to help us because we did not know how to help ourselves. We interviewed probably 15 firms through quite an exhaustive process. And the reason why we picked Sandler was really three things. One, it was that it was a structured process, and it was turning sales into a science. We didn't think sales was an art, but we became convinced after looking at the Sandler stuff that sales was a science. Two, there was a certification process. We didn't want it to be one and done, a series of training, and then they forget about it. We wanted to have them go from bronze to silver to gold to mastery. And three, the immense online resources that would allow them to have constant training throughout the year, not just wait on somebody to come spoon-feed them. The best part about this is it wasn't really a proposed solution by Sandler. It was a joint proposal. As much time as we spent deciding on Sandler, we spent even about twice that amount of time with Sandler before we ever let Sandler get in front of a single person. With sales training, with salespeople, you only get one chance to make a first impression. And we had failed attempts before with other people, and so we really wanted to make sure that we got it right. So we probably spent 6 months designing this for our company. And before it actually got to any party who was a salesperson, it had to go through myself and the executive committee. We actually sat through the initial training 2 times before a salesperson ever saw it. And I think that was the most important part about what we designed. We designed something that was led from the top. I don't think in any way, shape, or form a leader of any company with revenue, which is the most important part of any company, can advocate this responsibility. You have to be very intimately involved in the granular details. And I think that's what Sandler really helped us do. It provided us the details, it provided us a path, but also they were patient enough with us to work with us, not to customize, but to familiarize ourselves enough with the process so that it was applicable and presented in a way that our team would take it. There's 3 things you need to be happy in your job. One, you gotta like what you do. You really have to have a passion for what you do. You have to like who you do it with, and you have to think you can make a difference. Most salespeople like what they do because they've chosen to do that. 2, people self-select in or out. A lot of times those salespeople, at least within our company, didn't really believe that they could make a difference. This sales training has put that question to rest. They actually do think they can make a difference, a meaningful difference, because they're just so much better than what they were just 2 years ago. And almost to a person, they will tell you that. I'm absolutely convinced, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, that that would not have happened without the improved sales skills our sales team learned through Sandler.